I just want to say I've wasted my life and I feel very sorry that I did. Growing up, I thought having big phones and going out to places was the real deal. I didn't listen to anyone who tried to advise me otherwise. I followed friends who thought like I did. We dated different types of men just to make money and go places. I can't say I didn't enjoy it. I did, but I've come to understand that whatever we did back then was an investment, and what I am going through today is the yield. Right from secondary school, I started going out with my seniors, teachers, and other men outside school. They paid my fees and gave me enough money. While other students were managing, I ate whatever I wanted and even used to give money to some other students to do things for me. I became a big girl right after secondary school. I went to the university but eventually dropped out because I couldn't study to have good grades. I told myself after I dropped out that I was going to make so much money that none of my colleagues would be better than me after they graduate. I started dating bigger men and I demanded money while I gave them my body. There were days I slept with 6 or more different men. I eventually gathered enough and rented a nice place and later bought a car. Life was good, I thought. I targeted having a shop, boutique, and cosmetics, etc., so I used the image I had built, especially as a result of the car to date even bigger men. I've even slept with some ministers and members of parliament before. I gathered money and opened the shop too. I just wasn't getting enough of anything. I kept sleeping around. I refused to commit to any man. Married men and the grown men give even better money, so I stick to them. I treated gonorrhea and other infections a few times, but things started to backfire when I was diagnosed with syphilis. In the process of treating the syphilis, I realized I was losing a lot of money, but it wasn't going. It affected me drastically. I moved to different clinics, and they all blamed me for failing to report early to the hospital. Meanwhile, I went to the hospital a few times, and it was gonorrhea they detected. By God's grace, that syphilis became a bit mild. I decided to ignore a few men I suspected could be the ones giving me the infections and dated different set of men. Married men especially because they barely have any infections. Jane, can you believe that the whole time I was focused on treating my syphilis, I had HIV? I don't even know how it came about. I won't even touch on it. I was just carelessly sleeping with men around. We used condoms. I barely even had raw sex, so to be honest, all the diseases I am treating right now are a shock to me too. I've lost almost every penny I made. I'm back to living with my mother and still trying to get fine. I regret it. Maybe I did too much. I just want to tell young ladies out there to relax. Men should be careful. I never gave anyone any disease deliberately, but it took a while for me to detect some, so all those I encountered had it. They all attack me as if I'm the one who called for the sex. I know my life is over. I will just try to make the best out of myself with whatever time I have left on earth. What I am going through feels spiritual. I am losing too much blood and taking too many drugs. I don't blame anyone. Thank you for making me share this. Whether or not I die, I am glad that I've had this opportunity to share what I went through and to accept Jesus Christ. This subscriber needs your opinions, babes. Please drop some below.